All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about our EV cars, the end of auto repair. All right, so electric vehicles, hybrids, are they the end of our industry? Well, no. Will it change the industry? Absolutely. With a lot of manufacturers going to only EV vehicles in the future, yes, it will absolutely change our industry. Some say maybe for the better, some say maybe for the worst, but it will change the industry. Now, how you adapt to those changes are what's going to matter. Here's the thing is it will hit dealer techs first. What's that going to mean for them? Well, a lot of the maintenance services they're used to are going to go away. You know that guy. I'm sure every dealership has him. You got that one guy that basically has his own personal set of BG flush machines because that's all he does. Every car needs a flusherama. You know, all he does all day long is flush fluids. Well, a lot of those services are going away. Oil changers are going to go away. You're not going to have spark plugs to change. You're not going to have a lot of different things. Brakes are never wear out on hybrids. They do wear out. They just take a lot longer because of regenerative braking. You're still going to have steering and suspension work. So the guys that, hang control arms, ball joints, and all that kind of stuff, well, the roads still suck. They're still going to need that stuff. But those technicians that do heavy diagnostics, those technicians that do heavy line are still going to be very much needed because, well, hybrids still break. If you think they don't, well, ask around because they do. They do in very expensive ways. Now, one of the things you do have to understand right now, EV vehicles are heavily subsidized by governments. Governments are literally pouring billions of dollars into manufacturers to convert them to EV vehicles. Here in the United States, I don't even know if it's still true, but they used to have a $7,000, I believe, tax credit for buying an EV vehicle. Well, as those vehicles become more mainstream, i.e., manufacturers it's all they're doing, guess what? Those subsidies are going to go away. You know what that means for the cost of the vehicle? They're going to go way up. As those vehicles wear, battery packs are going to need to be replaced, motors are going to need to be replaced. Very expensive stuff, but with the rising cost of those vehicles, it will be more economical to maybe do those repairs rather than getting a new vehicle. So there's future repairs out there. Now, yeah, the oil change kid, he's kind of screwed because ain't going to be a whole lot of that going around. Fluids. You might get some coolant services if they have actual cooling components. Then you get some brake flushes, but the days of, doing a, oil flush, gone. Instead, I'm sure BG will come up with some, battery flush. But my point is that, yes, it changes. This industry has changed so many times just in my career. I mean, when OBD2 came out, it was the end of auto repair. Dealers only were going to be able to fix cars. See how that went. Same thing happened with OBD1. Those newfangled cars. Aftermarket dead. No. The industry is just going to have to evolve. That's the thing, is no matter what happens with cars, as long as people still drive, we're going to need technicians to, well, fix them because they are going to break. Is it going to change our industry? Yes. There's no doubt about that. Our industry will have to evolve to whatever the new, to coin what's going on, the new normal will have to be adapted to. Simple as that. Shops will have to actually fix cars instead of just flushing fluids, slapping, brakes on, and, that's how they make their living. Hey, we're going to need a lot more tire techs with those ultra low resistance tires that wear out in 20,000 miles. So there'll be work out there. Will it be different? Yes. But that's what we do. We fix cars. So will our work change? Yes. Will our industry go away? Will we no longer be able to make money? No, we'll just be doing different things than what we're currently doing. That's how it works. So if you're worried about it, well, if you're a dealer tech, yes, it's going to hit you first. You get to do the beta test and figure out how to make money on those cars. When it hits the aftermarket, we'll figure it out too. But it's not going to affect the industry to some of the fearing out there. It will affect the industry. Some technicians are either going to have to adapt or they're going to change jobs because that's what they're going to have to do. I don't care what industry you're in, you have to adapt. So adapt. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.